I'm gonna be around my vegetables. I'm gonna chow down my vegetables. I love you most of all, my favorite vegetable.
The chickens are not allowed in the house, but want to come in. Okay, Bill, what are you doing with all these chickens?
These are my wonderful hens. They enrich my life so very much. Right now they're out cruising, they work over the yard, they scratch, they eat the insects, the weeds, and they go in the pen and lay eggs. And here are some of the eggs that they produce. And I barter with the eggs, I make them available for people, and I trade them for whatever they have. And I have a lot of eggs. And as you see here, they are some of these hens have been around for 6 or 8 years. So they die of old age. And they're friendly, they're nice, they like waste food, and I bring waste food home from Senior Nutrition every day. And as you see here, and here, this little one right here is Sweetie. That little tiny one.
Oh, the tiny one, that's Sweetie, huh?
And she came, and this is Turk. Here you go, Turk.
So how many eggs do you get every day?
Right now I'm getting almost 2 dozen a day.
Wow.
And I can eat a lot of eggs along with my pork that I raise my own pig, so that my meat comes from my pig.
Do you have a pig?
And at the moment I have no pig. The last pig is in the freezer.
Okay.
This is this is Flash, and Flash is the dominant rooster.
Ah.
And rooster number 2 is right behind you over there. And Flash beats up number 2 every once in a while, put him in his place. And Turk here is the female, and the male is inside the pen. And the male is quite monstrous, and he enjoys cruising also.
Bill, what's that up on your roof there?
Okay, on my roof I've had for 40 years solar panels, and the solar panels make the hot water. And then I added about 8 years ago photovoltaics, and the photovoltaics make my electricity. So when I had my electric vehicle, and I had an electric vehicle for 8 years, the running of that electric vehicle came from these panels on my roof. So I try my best to be self-sufficient. The light that shines and is shining today and shows my t-shirt, and it's a t-shirt that I have had for a long time, and this is an indication of no offshore drilling, and we were able to keep it off our shoreline after the '69 spill in Santa Barbara. And now just recently there's a spill occurred in the Gulf, same type of thing, and they cannot control it. And the time has come to get away from offshore oil rigs. Now right down there is one of my goats. It's a baby goat, and that's little Whitey. And little Whitey is the offspring of Big Whitey.
Let's go over and look at your goat operation.
Okay.
So you're milking 4 of the goats, and the goats are afraid of strangers, so they're staying on the other side of the corral here.
Yeah.
And when do you milk them?
It's soon, I'll just say soon. But typically I come out without strangers, and they come right up and they jump up to be milked.
Where is their milking stand?
Just on the other side of the fence.
Oh. And how many times a day do you milk them?
Once in the morning, once at night. And they make probably a gallon and a half a total of milk a day, which is much, well, I'll just say 2 gallons a day, and which is more milk than I could eat myself.
Do you make cheese?
And I personally don't make cheese, but Melinda makes she gets the milk and helps me milk, and makes cheese and other products that I am unable to make. This is Flash, Flash Gordon, the dominant rooster, and the reason he's around because my 2 gals next door, they often come over here, and they fell in love with Flash. When I was at the time I was thinking of chopping his head off and eating him, and they insisted I save Flash, and Flash has become the dominant rooster now.
Ah, he's not a pet then.
He's what?
He's not a pet.
Oh, he's a pet, yeah.
Oh, but he's also the dominant rooster.
Well, there he goes.
Uh-oh.
He's getting number 2. Number 2 is trying his best, and if Flash shows any sign of weakness, number 2 is ready to take over.
So always drama going on.
Right, always interesting things going on. And the chickens and the rooster remind me so much of humans. Because all the roosters are interested in is fertilizing the eggs. And with all these hens, they have to spend a lot of time fertilizing the eggs.